Hello. This is my first time ever making a video like this, so I don't really, I'm not used to it. I feel super awkward, but I just felt like it was time. It was time to start doing this because I feel like it's gonna help me a lot, and I want you guys to see where I am right now. I know the lighting is kind of bad. I'm just sitting in my car. So that's kind of weird, but I mean, sometimes, when you live in a really pretty place, you just have to go driving around. I'm at the beach. That is the beach right there. And I want the lighting to be good so you can actually see my face. And people are going to think I'm crazy, but I guess that's the whole point of why I'm doing this, is that I need to really step out of my comfort zone, and I'm hoping that this is going to help. So I just got done watching Grav3yardgirl's new video. It's called We Need to Talk, which is, I feel like, such an important theme in YouTube right now, is just being honest and being real and talking to your viewers and forming a relationship with them. That's really, I feel like that's what we're getting back to, is sponsorships are great. Everyone likes reviewing products. It's fun. But you also need to have a bond, and you need to be genuine. And I think that's what she's trying to get back to. And it's super important because there are so many people out there that don't, like she was talking about, she hasn't, her life, she hasn't really felt like she's been able to bond with people or build close relationships with just people or friends, and so many people feel like that. It's really hard. Our world now is not an easy place to get along with people. Everyone's so distracted. Everyone has so many things going on. There's so much mental pain, there's so much physical pain, there's just so much crap in the world that it's hard to move all that stuff out of the way, bury it, or not bury it, but just move it, just get it out of your view to be able to form genuine relationships. And I think that's a big part of YouTube now, is just people just sitting in front of their cameras or their phones or whatever device they have accessible to them, and just talking and just trying to reach out to anybody who will listen. That's how I feel right now. I feel like I don't have, I like to talk to people. I talk to my coworkers, I talk to my family, I do have relationships with people, but when it comes to friendships, it's really hard. I feel like friendships take a lot of work, and when you're already putting so much effort to so many other relationships, your family relationships, your partner relationships, making time to build friendships on top of all of that stuff, on top of all of those other relationships and all the other stuff in your life, work, school, just making time for yourself, all of those things take up a lot of time and a lot of effort. So then squeezing out just a little bit more effort for other people, sometimes it just doesn't seem possible or worth it. Not worth it, that's probably the wrong thing to say. That's not really what I mean. But when you're already so exhausted, there's no, you don't feel like you have any room for more effort. So and this sounds really lazy, but it might seem easier to just talk to a camera, to be able to like try to reach out to people. And it's almost just like, you know, you're fishing, you're casting a net to see, sorry, my arm is getting tired. I don't have like a tripod or a camera holder or anything, so I'm literally just holding my phone right now. So you're casting a net, you're going fishing for friends, basically, is what I feel like YouTube is right now. And it's not like in-person relationships where you have to spend a certain amount of time with somebody in order to form a friendship with them, or like you have to make phone calls, or you know, you have to figure out what their time is, you know, when they're available for you and when you're available for them. This is not like that. This is not that kind of situation. You can literally just pick up your phone whenever you feel like it, talk to it, and whoever is out there that wants to listen or wants to watch your video at the time will. That's all it is, you know? Like, it's not a whole lot of effort, but it can have so much payoff because everyone is able to make time for each other on their own time, you know? Like, being an introvert, a lot of times dealing with friendships and relationships can be really hard because you have days and you have hours, you have like portions of days and whole days and weeks sometimes where you just don't feel like interacting with others, and that can be really detrimental to friendships that require a lot of effort or a lot of time set aside for that person or for those people, that group of people, whoever, whatever friendship structures you might have in your life. This is on your time. This is on my time. I can make a video if I want to. I can talk to people, or I can talk to my phone and just hope that someone out there will listen and comment and be there on their time, you know? Like, it's crazy that this is what the world has come to, that we don't even have time or energy to put into real life friendships. But at least we can pick up the phone or pick up a camera and, you know, hope that by making a video, someone out there will want to watch you or listen to you. I really hope you can hear all of this. Yeah, so I just, after watching Bunny's video, it inspired me because one thing that she said was that, you know, you might be in a really bad place. You might be in a emotionally hard time in your life. You know, I feel like I am right now. I'm going through like transformations. I'm 29 years old, so like I'm about to not be in my 20s anymore. I'm about to be in a whole new decade of my life, and I feel like it's just like transforming me, and I don't know if I'm ready for it. So basically what she was saying is just like, don't give up. Like, no matter how bad you might feel or how hard a transition might be, just don't stop, because something on the other side is going to be worth it for you, you know? As long as you're putting some kind of effort into your life, you will get something out of it. And you might not see what it is right now, but it will be there. And that is having hope, you know? And another thing, like, I just really, sorry, I'm having like horrible allergies right now. So disgusting. Another thing is like that I'm really down on myself, or like I feel like I'm really hard on myself a lot for, is just over apologizing. Like, I feel like we really need to stop doing that, because we're all human. We all go through the same exact things. We're all gross sometimes. We're all sad. We all cry. We all break down. Like, trust me, I am not a 100% person. I don't think anybody is. I don't think anybody is just great all the time. I think we're all messy, and we're all stupid, and we make bad decisions. We make really good decisions, and sometimes we just don't want to make any decisions, and we just kind of like crawl into a ball and just sit there, and that's okay, and we need to stop apologizing for it. Like, everyone goes through that, literally everyone. Don't say sorry. Don't say sorry for the weird people who are listening to you, you know? Don't apologize for blowing your nose or crying, because we're all here doing the same things. And that is, when I watch Bunny's videos, that's just what I want to tell her. I just want to, like, you know, I don't know, like, I'm not really a huge person on leaving comments. I'm not really a huge commenting person, so when I watch her videos, I just want to, like, yell at the screen, like, it's okay, we still love you, we want to listen to you, we want to be there for you, we completely relate to you. And I think another thing is that she's getting used to having a lot of younger viewers because of her fun, you know, her fun videos. She has younger viewers, but she also has a lot of viewers who are her age or close to her age, and she needs to, or not, I'm not trying to tell her what to do, but we are here, we're watching her, we're relating to everything that she's talking about. We're all going through the same things, you know. As someone who's in their early 30s or about to be 30, or, like, you know, reaching their late 20s, we're all going through the same stuff. It's a huge transformative period in someone's life. You're going from being a kid and being young and irresponsible and not really thinking about consequences to all of a sudden, oh my God, I am now a real life adult, and I'm expected to basically, I'm in this life kind of alone, you know. That is how it feels. You feel like you're just, I mean, unless you're lucky enough to have a partner or a relationship, that's great, but a lot of people don't. And even a lot of people who are in a serious relationship might not feel like they have support from that other person all the time. And reaching this older period of your life, you start to really feel super insecure and super depressed and super anxious, and Bunny feels it, I feel it, I know so many of her viewers feel it, and we completely relate to her videos where she's sitting in her car crying, because I just did that literally 2 nights ago. So we want to know that there are other people out there doing that. We want, especially someone who has so much influence and someone who has so many viewers and someone who has that platform of, you know, being able to speak to so many people. We, the viewers, want to know that she's just like us. It gives us comfort. It makes us relate to her. It makes us feel like we actually have a friend, which is, yes, I did it. I came full circle in a video. That was my one goal, to start out with a point and make it in the end. My video is complete. So I hope that anybody who watches this, who maybe also watches Grav3yardgirl or Bunny, can just see this and somehow relate to it. And even if, you know, it'd be really cool if she saw it, or if, you know, whatever. I'm not saying that, like, yes, she's gonna watch my video. I'm just saying, when she makes videos that are real, where she's really talking to us and being a real person, it makes so many of us feel complete, you know? It makes us feel like we do have a friend out there. It makes us feel like, even though we might have a hard time relating to people, or being, you know, we might be super awkward socially. I know I definitely am. I don't know if you can tell from this video, but, like, a lot of us have a really hard time reaching out to people or building strong friendships, strong lasting friendships. I know she said something about her best friend from high school. I have best friends from high school that I don't talk to, and I wonder why all the time. Building adult relationships is the hardest thing anyone will ever go through. Meaningful adult relationships. So I feel like we just need to band together on YouTube, reach out to each other, cry with each other, listen to each other, support each other, and I feel like that's what Bunny 2.0 really is. I feel like that's where she's getting at, or like that's where she's trying to go. She's trying to be a strong adult. And that's what so many of us are out here doing, and yeah, I think that's all I really wanted to say. So peace out, you guys. Lots of love, and just don't forget that no matter how hurt or how sad or how weak and damaged you feel, there is always someone out there who is listening and who wants to feel your pain with you. Basically, I feel your pain. I want to see that other people feel the same pain, because that's what makes me feel stronger. That's what makes me feel like there's not something wrong with me.